Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Anna. I'm a little bit spooky, and today we are going to do a little first impressions playing with the Wine and Only palette from Colourpop because I've just got my little paws on it and I want to create a look. So spoiler, here's the look. And yeah, let's go ahead and just get into that video. But before you do, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below. Let me know, is there any other Colourpop palettes that you're interested in that you would like to see me play with? Let me know. And without further ado, let's get into the makeup. Good morning. So you guys know I've been on a bit of a kick with wine and Merlot colored things. Well, my BFF here, I'll put it that way, came through. She happened to have the Wine and Only palette from Colourpop. She doesn't like it because it's not her color story. She got it for free on Black Friday or Cyber Monday, something like that. So she brought me actually a stack of Colourpop palettes, this being one of them, and I was like, oh my god, I have been thinking about this palette for like the last 3 weeks or so, just kind of thinking about it, and like, you know, that'd be nice to have that palette and that whole collection. But anyway, yeah, she freaking brought it to me yesterday. She came up to watch the game, and look at this. It's so pretty. We got a nice mirror in this one, so that's also a lovely perk. But I'm trying to remember how do I hold things to show you? But look at this. How gorgeous is this? Oh, yes. So we're going to do another reddish wine look today because it's Valentine's Day today, so I'm filming for one thing, and you know what? I'm going to do what I want. So here we are. I love it. So pretty. You got a little bit of a variety of formulas in here. You got some of those ultra glittery shades. I think you got maybe some super shocky formulas in here. And yeah, and some mattes and shimmers and metallics. So I'm going to insert some swatches here of the shades and what they look like. But I definitely want to go in with what's it say? Non-sherry is what it says, really. Yeah, I definitely want to use that shade because it's like interesting. It's got a bit of a deep, smoky mutedness to it. So yeah, we do have a nice variety of finishes here. There is the matte. There's one matte here that is so loaded with glitter. Look, this one is full of glitter. So if I do use that, I'm going to be using it very carefully because I've already done my face today and I don't want to fuck it up. Right, so let's go ahead and just dive on in here and create a pretty look and give you a little first impressions of this Wine and Only palette. It is still available. Retails for $14, but you can always get a deal on Colourpop just about. They run a lot of nice sales. Alright, so I think I'm going to start the look out with Sip Sip, which is a matte shade with a bit of glitter within, but it's kind of a mid-tone, lightish, soft berry shade. I don't know. And I'm going to lightly bring that through the transition and see how pigmented it is. There is, of course, a lot of kick up, which is par for the course with Colourpop. They tend to have a lot of kick up and a bit messy eyeshadow formula. Kind of reminiscent ABH. So I'm really tapping my brush off. I'm going to go lightly into the socket. Well, it helps if I prime my eyes first. Jeez Louise, I forgot to prime my eyes. Hold please. Okay, I just popped on a little bit of my Sigma eye base in Persuade. So, okay. And with Sip Sip, which I just constantly want to think, sippy sippy. I'm going to bring that right through this transition socket line on a fluffy brush, light hand, tapped a lot of product off. So I don't know exactly how pigmented this one's going to go on. So I'm going to play it safe to start out, and then we will amp it up as we go. Usually the pigmentation on Colourpop is pretty legit, so I don't want to go too hard. That's pretty. That's a pretty shade. All right, slowly building. Very nice. Gonna blend that out just a bit. Very nice. I like the tone of that. It's got a little bit of purple in there, but it's also got a nice warmth in it. It's my kind of shade. Okay, I'll probably revisit that shade later in the look, just as I like to build up, and you know, I just want to get my initial lay down going here. All right, I'm going to switch over to, I think, a smaller, more concentrated little fluff brush. And I think let's go to Major Shatini? I don't know how to pronounce that one. It's the one next door to Sip Sip right here. That word is just making my brain blank. Ugh, I hate when that happens. I'm like, I don't remember how to say that. So I'm gonna take just a touch of that, knock it off, and kind of work that into that socket as well. Start building that depth in a little bit more vibrance. Nice. Yeah, that looks pretty. All right, that looks nice. That's a pretty color. I'm gonna go back to my big brush and just soften. Now let's take a bit of Ventor I'm gonna do this on a medium sweeper. Again, very light hand. Ventor is the deepest shade in the corner here. We're gonna put it on the outer V. Tap that brush off really well. And start patting right out here. Oh, that is a pretty wine color right there. That would be gorgeous all over the lid. And I'm going to kind of create a little wedge shape. Going towards the lashes and pull it out. Not getting any fallout yet because I'm being very careful. Alright, I'm just going to build that up a little bit, a little deeper, more depth. Things up there just by patting it on where I want the most darkness and softening an edge out as I need to. Okay, I think that's looking pretty. Pigmentation is great. Blendability, 100%. Fantastic. All right, let's go onto the lid. I'm going to clean this medium sweeper off. And I'm going to go into the shade Mon Cherie. It's just Mon Cherry, or Mon Cherie in here, but it's like Mon Cherie. And I'm going to take that on the lid. This is, I believe, just a metallic formula, but super soft and creamy. Very nice feeling. It's like a black cherry color. And tap that off. And pat that onto the blank spot on the lid here, over into Ventor. I think actually a finger. Fingers do best with Colourpop shimmers. They just pick them up better. I feel like you get the most out of them that way. They're very soft. They don't want to pick up well on brushes unless the brush is damp. And I don't love dampening my brush. Okay, now I'm going to soften that right into the socket. Ooh, that is a pretty color. That just changed the whole vibe of the look. Where it was feeling very purpley, that brought in a very grounding, rich black cherry vibe. You know what this palette's a dupe of? Naked Cherry. This is very Naked Cherry vibes. So do the same on the other side here. Well, I guess I'll go ahead and finish up with this one eye, and then I'll catch the other eye up. All right. Now I think let's take a little bit of Cast a Chateau. Like Cast a Shadow, I get it. Right here, this one. And this is what we used on the lid right there. So I'm going to take a bit of Cast a Chateau. Yeah, this is a Super Shock. Ooh, so smooth. Take a bit of it on my little brush. And hit kind of, maybe like right in the center. Be a nice little pop right there. Oh, yeah, that's pretty. Gives a nice little glow on the lid. Little kiss of more of a purpley vibe. That's pretty. Very pretty. All right, I'm gonna jump back to Mon Cherie, blend. Everything's flowing nicely. Pretty. I like that a lot. That's really nice. Okay, and now I'm going to take a bit of Blanc. Or is it Blanco? Blanco. It's hard to see with the metallic font. It's hard to see metallic font on plastic like this with the lights. This is just a regular shimmer formula. Ooh, it's got like a peachy warmth in there. Definitely Naked Cherry vibes. So I'm going to take this one right here on the more inner portion. Just gonna pat that in there. It's gonna bring in some really pretty warmth. Oh yeah, that is really pretty. pull that in a little more. I like that. I like that color a lot. A bit more of the Mancherie. I really like Mancherie and Blanco. I'm just going to take Mancherie a little more in. I like that little more bit of the reddish tones. Oh, that's like so beautifully smoky. Well, I guess we can do the lower lash line real quick. I'm going to take this little brush from, I think this is a Dose of Colors palette. I love this little brush. It's so good. And I keep forgetting I have it, and I just saw it a while ago. So I'm like, ooh. I'm going to take a bit of Venter on this, on the little pointy end. Jab her off. And just bring that right under here. Pillow Talk liner would be great with this, by the way. Just saying. Not going to pull it out, but I'm just saying because I reach for it so much. I'm going to blend. Just create a little bit of a lift right on that outer corner. Very nice. Very nice, guys. And let's take a little bit of Mancherie once more. Look at that. Oh, I'm really enjoying this palette. The shades all have a bit of nuance to them, a little bit of shift within, so that's also really nice. Let's take maybe a little bit of Play to Wine, and pop out just a teensy bit of that right here. Ooh, pretty. And then we'll go back to Blanco. Oh yeah, I am digging this. Right, so I'm going to do the other eye and we'll be right back for some more finishing touches. Now this is Velvet Wine vibes. I had to do that look the other day called Velvet Wine. Bitch, this is Velvet Wine. I'm just going to go a little bit where it came a little too far on this one side. I'm going to correct that touch. I'm just going to use my foundation brush. I have a powder foundation on, so I'm just going to use that to kind of sweep away right there. And let's see, do we have any fallout? I think I was careful and did not get any visible fallout anyway. There may be some there, but I don't see it. So that's pretty cool. All right, sweet. I think this looks really pretty. These colors, I love them. Right, so I'm gonna do a bit of some contour action, bronzing, touch the brows up, my huge, and then we'll come back for a little bit of blush and lippy. Okay, and we're back. Pumpkin had to announce that with a bark. I just did a little bit of contour bronze with the Tarteist contour palette. This little guy, super old, but it's one of those products I'm just trying to use up, you know? I just want to hit pan a little bit on it so I can feel a little bit better about decluttering it. And the brows is my usual brow products. Nothing changed really there. And for highlight, I actually used the highlight from this Hello Cheekbones palette from It Cosmetics. The highlight in this is so pretty. It looks like it's going to be far too deep for me, right? No, it's gorgeous. It's got like this lovely pinky shift in it, and there's no glitter. It's very soft and radiant. It is gorgeous, gorgeous, very lovely, graceful highlight. So yeah, this is the skin, or this is where we're at. Let's do some blush and lips. I'm gonna go ahead. Lip option I think would look pretty with this, and I think I'm actually gonna go with a peachy lip because I was thinking about this nice warm Blanco shade. I feel like we could do more of a peach lip with it rather than this super cool tone mauve shade, which I think is beautiful. This is Maybelline Loaded Bolds in Mauve It, topped with Petal Poison from Wet n Wild. It's so pretty, and if you want to keep things kind of cool, this would be the way to go. But I've been doing a lot of more cool toned and wine colored looks, and so I don't want the lip to be as vampy today. I think we're going to go something a little more balanced with it and kind of lean into a softer, more peachy lip. Something a little different. I don't think I've worn like a peachy soft lip over here in a while on the channel. I keep just going in with the vampy lips because I freaking love vampy lips. Always have, always will. So I'm going to remove this and we'll be right back. Alright, So I just threw on a peachy lip liner from e.l.f. It's from the Rich Paradise little trio. And for the lipstick, we're going to go with the Maybelline Ultimate and Mo Honey. More honey. Yeah, more honey. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that a Fenty shade? Mo Honey. So let's pop this on. Okay, yeah, I think that looks pretty. That's nice. That is a nice shade. And right now it feels a little clashy with the eyes, but that's where the blush is going to come in and sort all that out. Get in your home. Okay. For blush, I'm going to reach for my Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette, and we're going to go with Mood Exposure from this. And we might hop a little bit into, what is this, Diffused Heat. Just a tad. And take a bit of Mood Exposure, because Mood Exposure has a bit of warmth in it, but it's also like kind of cool at the same time. It's very neutral warm. It's a beautiful, beautiful perfection of a shade. That ties in that little bit of warmth to the lip and kind of gives it a cohesiveness. I'll take just a bit of Diffused Heat. I think that's what this is called. Oh no, Luminous Flush, sorry. What? Do I have Diffused Heat? Maybe I don't have that shade. I'm making that up. Okay. Yeah, just a bit of that. Just a little kiss of warm. And putting that over the highlighter and letting that all just marry together. That looks nice. That kind of ties into that warm inner corner. Oh yeah, okay. I'm liking that. I like that little bit of warmth added in. Just makes it perfection to me. And I'm not hating having a little color to my skin these days and not looking like a ghost. Who am I? I don't mind that the powder foundation I use today is a shade too deep, because it just kind of makes me look healthy, and I got a turtleneck on so you can't see how really pale I am. Because boy, am I a ghost. And I haven't put self-tanner on in months. I'm craving some self-tanner, but I have a foundation that I need to review first before I do that, because it's almost too light for me. So we're in that stage of things. All right, so skin is done, lips are done, eyes are done. Let's do some mascara. I'm going to take a little bit of Big Mood from e.l.f. and some little falsies, some little half lashes I cut that are AOA Studio lashes. Oh no, what happened? One of them got all goofed. Oh no. Well, I'm gonna, oh no, that's another lash for something else. Okay, here they are. These are just some little half lashes that I cut up from an AOA Studio lash pack in Alexis. So I'm gonna pop those on and some mascara. Be right back. Alright, and we are done. This is our look all complete using the Wine and Only palette. So a quick little recap of how I feel about this guy. I love it. It's beautiful. If you like the Naked Cherry vibes, don't have Naked Cherry, this will get you there. This is perfect dupe for Naked Cherry, and it's beautiful. I like the tones in here. I like that it has the warmth as well as the cool, and just those beautiful, true, like cherry wine Merlot shades in here. The pigmentation's beautiful. The quality, beautiful. Performed great. Little kick up the pan. Didn't have any fallout issues. Yeah, I like it. And you have the nice variety of finishes. I don't mind the glitter shades in the matte. I just treat them as mattes. And sometimes you pack them on, you can get a little bit of that glitter too. It doesn't bother me. The fallout doesn't really faze me with those, because typically I do my eyes before I do my face. But today I was changing it up because I was doing a foundation review. But yeah, I really, really enjoy this shade. I remember a shade just like this in Naked Cherry, as well as these reds in the warm, deep shades right here. Because at one point I had Naked Cherry and, well no, I was borrowing my friend Chandra's Naked Cherry, and I did like a review playing with it type of thing. And yeah, this is Naked Cherry made over, so that's probably why she passed it on to me. So anyway, I love it, and I think if you like these colors, this is a great palette to pick up for 14 bucks. It is in the hard shell packaging, which isn't my favorite from Colourpop, because this whole picture is going to be gone in no time. This rubs off. That's only problem when they do these plastic ones, but I do like having the mirror. But I feel like they could do the mirror in the cardboard packaging if they wanted to. Other brands do it, why can't they? And I feel like the cardboard packaging, even though it's cardboard, it's prettier. It's got the soft touch. I think they're prettier to look at, but you know, I still think this is a good palette. Good palette. Worth checking out. So yeah, that is the look and my thoughts on Wine and Only. And coming up soon, we will have some more first impressions with some Colourpop palettes. We have Fine Feathered to play with. Cloud Spun. We're going to do some fun spring looks with that. And Wild Child. I'm so excited to play with Wild Child. I've wanted this one for a while and just, it slipped my mind. I forget Colourpop exists sometimes to go shopping on there because I get sidetracked by Charlotte Tilbury and Walgreens. I get distracted by drugstore and Sephora, essentially. But yeah, oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to dig into this. That pressed glitter. I know everybody hates the pressed glitter. I like them. So yeah, we do have some new goodies coming up to play with. Like, look how pretty the cardboard packaging is versus the plastic. I just think it's so pretty. They can have a little more creative fun with that. So that's some Colourpop stuff you got coming up to look forward to. And I got 3 lippies to be playing with from Colourpop as well. We just got some nice new that's been out a little while over here to inspire some inspiration in me. I don't know. So yeah, that is all for today. Thanks for hanging out, and I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, stay spooky. Bye now.